Hi, welcome to the Homepage News. I'm Jeffery Brooks from Redrock Entertainment Development, management company in Los Angeles.
And I'm Terrie Snell from Talentink, Los Angeles and New York.
I like the New York part.
I like the New York part too, as long as I don't have to be there.
Exactly.
I like to handle it long distance.
I got to get one of those.
I'm too short to be in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
You look good.
Thanks.
So, today we were going to sit and chat, I know, and
Yep.
try to figure out more about how other actors can work in other markets besides Los Angeles.
Well, I know you and I both are contacted by talent outside of Los Angeles and outside of New York who want to break into the industry. And it's difficult for us sometimes to help them, but we can help them help themselves so they can get to the point that they can go to one of the two market areas and really start working successfully.
Yeah, so how do you see an actor preparing themselves in other states?
Well, because there's been so much production leaving Los Angeles and not being in New York, there's Florida and there's Texas and there's Louisiana and the Carolinas and Chicago, Illinois. There's a lot of production going on in what we call the minor market areas.
Mm-hmm.
That is really a healthy place for someone who maybe doesn't have their AFTRA or their SAG affiliation, or has them but they don't have a lot of credits. So to come out here and compete against somebody with an arm-long resume at this point in time would be hard. But in what's called a softer market area, they can start moving themselves on up the ladder.
Yeah, eventually, when I see actors that come from out of state, and even when they move to Los Angeles, one of my biggest problems sometimes is they don't understand how much training is needed once they get here. So I think that part of that, the advice that I always give, is to strive to try to find as much training as you can in your market. Because I think people are surprised at how many, it's about acting. Mm-hmm. The bottom line is it's about acting. But we can find acting teachers anywhere. I mean, the equity theaters that are in some of those smaller markets have amazing actors that are housed there that they can take private lessons from and work from, and therefore preparing their craft so that when they do decide to make that move, it is just so much easier that they know what they're doing. So when they get here and take their on-camera classes and everything else, it's not really learning how to act again. It's really how to learn how to act in front of the camera.
To adjust it for the minutia that they need
Absolutely.
To have control of. Also, a lot of the areas will have summer programs where you can study, or they have summer theater camps, things of that nature that they can go to. I find that there needs to be retraining with people who have gone to franchise schools type situation. Yeah. Perhaps bad habits have been started that need to be adjusted. So it wouldn't hurt to avail yourself if you can take if you will, like they have the fantasy sport vacation, take a theater sport vacation, come out to LA or go into New York and set up for like a 6-week class with one of the master teachers, and take that knowledge back then to your softer market area and apply it and start building your resume again is a good thing.
And education online. I mean, it's amazing how YouTube and other companies have been able to allow people to shoot and do their own things. I mean, web series are amazing these days, and it's just such a great way for us. I know it is for Redrock to promote my client to the industry, not necessarily to their fan base, which some of them come to us with 32,000, 5,000, 100,000 fans already prior to even knowing an agent or anyone else casting director in Los Angeles.
Well, I think it's so important also for the actor to be able to keep themselves energized, and that gives them that opportunity. Yeah. You're not just sitting there waiting for the phone to ring or when is my next audition or what am I going to do. You're actively doing something and you're interchanging and growing.
And you can do that in the smaller markets or when you're at home too. Therefore, you can always try to put something on tape and work on that. I know you used to be an actress. So back in the day, it wasn't as easy to self-produce. And now it's just a gift. I mean, anyone with a computer and a laptop can start putting things on tape and sending it to places and doing things, just finding the proper channels. I know Breakdown Services and Actors Access is a great way to find out what's going on in the industry.
Absolutely.
So it's a good way to be able to find out how you can send material to other people. I know I accept it. I know if it's stuff is emailed to me, I'll take a look at somebody that is actually, putting themselves on tape, doing a scene, taking care of it. And if I love it, I'll do everything I can, as you will, I know too, to help them in their market before they move to Los Angeles. And I think it's fun.
Because of all of the technical abilities now you can do so much for yourself.
Yeah.
You just get to be proactive as the actor.
And that's one of the biggest topics is just proactive actors. I mean, even after they move to LA, it's one of the things that we should definitely talk about more.
Okay,
I like
I'm up
getting
for
to
it.
know you.
Okay.
You're fun.
It's fun.
Okay.
Hey, it was a good time.
Thanks so much.